select a different runway, let's say 16, and also Van, and then you could step your way through. You're gonna have to put the discontinuity again so that it's fine, but as you could see here, we have a perfect route directly into the runway, as you could see. So this represents the runway, runway 16, and yeah, so route goes perfectly into the runway. So once your route is set, you're good to go. But there are lots of things before you are good to go, actually. So go ahead, change that back to map, and I just like to keep it at 40. So the next thing you want to do, just set your ILS. Sorry about that. Just set your autopilot, because autopilot does it all. You just take off and maybe land if it's not an ILS auto land. ILS also stands for Instrument Landing System. Using this. So today my speed is gonna be 250, right? And every time you take off, you want to set your heading to runway heading. So just change that until the magenta line goes with the magenta line. So it doesn't have to be perfect, because you're gonna move in it, and this is gonna move anyway as well. I'm going to put in my transition altitude, which is 5,000 here in Germany, at least in this part. I'm gonna put the flight director on so you could actually control this, and I'm gonna select LNAV and then VS, vertical speed, and I'm going to put this up to 2,500. So that's gonna be a climb rate till 5,000 feet. I'll explain later. Okay, so click B. Clicking B for default is just changing your altimeter. That's the kind of ground level you are on above sea, so we're this much. Click Shift 3 and go back to here. Click on Initialization Reference, Performance Initialization. So reserves 5. That's, I'm gonna have 5,000 pounds of fuel for reserve. It's gonna be reserved in case I run out of the main fuel, so that'll be reserved. My cost index, that's your fuel efficiency. So in different airlines it's different, but in this case I'm gonna put 25. Your cruising altitude, today my cruising altitude will be 250, so just put in 250, that stands for 25,000 feet. My transition altitude, as you could see over here, was 5,000, so you gotta put 5,000. So then just override it. Okay, my zero fuel weight, just double click on these squares until you have that. So you might get this, enable blah 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 knots at blah blah blah. So then click execute. N1 limit, go into takeoff. Oh, okay. N1 limit is your limit of your engine. So if you want to bump it up to let's say 27, you got the, sorry, never mind, this is 737-600, so you could bump it up to 24,000 pounds of thrust, but I got 22, which is standard, which is okay. Click on clear to clear the message. Takeoff. Very simple page. So on flaps, of course, defaultly I'd say 5. So then I put 5. This is our V1, rotate V2, speeds for taking off. And then just double click here and then you'll have your trim. So trimming the aircraft is important so that you don't need to put that much pressure on the stick. Or as we call this, the yoke. So so you want to go here and just go down until you have 6.8 as it said there. That's about 6.8. You can't do it exactly, but it's in the 6, so it's okay. Go back here. Remain. Just put in the number that's here, so it's the easiest. 1050. So 015. As you can see, 1500. Sorry. 0050. Oh my gosh. 0105. 0. What? 0105. Anyway, you want to put about 1000. So wait, 015.